Hi, welcome to the first installment of my video blog focused on my experience living in Germany. I knew when I set out to come here that I was going to document this experience somehow, some way. Initially, it was going to be a written blog, but knowing myself, how much of a perfectionist I am when it comes to writing, and given how fast things are already going by, I figured a change of medium would be necessary. So here we are with the video, and I really do hope to provide you with some timely updates on, the highlights and what's going on here and such. So I want the topic of this video to be focused on some of the questions that I received in my past couple of months leading up to my departure. That includes, what are you doing in Germany? What's the program again? Like, are you paying for this? Why Germany? You don't even speak German. Like, how do you plan to get around? Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving for so long? All these questions I got, and all of them are great questions. So I think this is a great forum to answer them. So here we go. So what am I doing here? So I am here on a fellowship called the Congress Bundestag Youth Exchange for Young Professionals. It is a fellowship fully funded by the U.S. Congress via the State Department and the German Bundestag, or Parliament. And this fellowship allows 75 Americans and 75 Germans to spend a year abroad in one another's countries, living, studying, and working. In addition to sort of the cultural and linguistic immersion components of the program, it's also a public diplomacy program, and each one of the participants serve as citizen ambassadors representing not only themselves, their families, and their communities, but also their countries through sort of the everyday interactions that they have with the other cultures. So that's kind of a little bit on what the program is. I'll definitely go into a little bit more detail as the year progresses about the phases you'll hear me talk about. There's a language phase, a study phase, and a work phase. So we will definitely get to that when the time comes. So now sort of to address the bigger bucket of questions, I think, which all revolve around why. Why am I doing this program? Why am I going somewhere where I don't really speak the language? Things of that nature. Great questions again. And it was really important for me to reflect on this question as well, especially as I was getting ready to leave, just to feel at ease with my own decision. So here we go. So I wanted to do this program for so many reasons. I mean, my answer is going to be completely multifaceted. But one reason is those who know me and know me well know that I really am fascinated by the mosaic of cultures that compose the world we live in. Okay. I also really love the power that language has to connect people who otherwise wouldn't have, who otherwise may have not come into contact with one another, right? And I think this perspective is shaped by many things and many experiences that I've had over the years. Definitely growing up in a Nigerian household, living with a host family abroad when I was in Japan when I was 16, studying abroad in Spain as a college junior at Stanford University, and ultimately choosing a minor in Spanish. All of these experiences have definitely helped me to learn that I am happiest when our, gigantic world of 6 billion people shrinks around me. I like that feeling of a very connected small world, and this unique opportunity to learn a new language, experience a new culture, was incredibly compelling to me. So that's one reason. Definitely another reason is I was really attracted to the professional aspect of the program, focused on gaining relevant work experience. My background is in traditional and digital marketing, and I have dreamt literally of working abroad and wanting to know what that would be like to take my skill set and apply it in a different country. I think also, having worked for a large multinational U.S. company, I've always wondered from a marketing point of view, how do you go from, creating or developing a global marketing strategy and then taking that and localizing and implementing it in other countries, so at the country level or the market level. I'm also genuinely curious about how marketing as a field or as a function is done in other countries. What's the same and what's different, right? And as I began to do a little bit more research on the fellowship and I was applying and on Germany, I got even more excited. I looked at Global Interbrand's top 100 list, And there are 9 German brands on this list. Definitely everything ranging from what we may consider the obvious, so Mercedes Benz, BMW, but it also includes other companies that I didn't even know were German at the time: Adidas, SAP, Nivea. These are all great German companies. And so it's a great place to learn about the field of international marketing. And I am just truly blessed and truly excited to be here. Upon reflecting on why I'm doing this program, it's imperative that I express my thanks and my appreciation for those who have played such a fundamental role in supporting and encouraging me to pursue this unique opportunity. Um, for that, I just have to set aside this time to say many thanks or vielen Dank to so many people. First and foremost, to God for this blessing of an opportunity, to my family, my friends, my boyfriend, my coworkers, Making Education Program for their ongoing support, the CBYX program administrators for seeing something in me, the United States Department and the U.S. Congress for their support of educational and cultural federal programs. All of these people and bodies and organizations have played such a huge role, um, and I'm just so thankful and appreciative that they entrust me to go out there, seize this opportunity, learn as much as I can, grow as much as I can, represent the depth and diversity of our country. Um, I couldn't be more excited for the opportunity, and I really look forward to sharing my experiences with you. I have so much more to update you on. The next video is going to focus on my last couple of days in the United States in Washington, D.C., as well as my first couple of days in Germany. So I hope that you return to hear more. Here's to a great year, and I will talk to you soon.